Hi everybody, it's Jen Sheffer. Thank you so much for joining me for today's training tutorial. Today we are going to be looking at the Creative Canvas in Seesaw and 6 different tools that are available to us in the Creative Canvas. So let's get started. Once you are in your Seesaw class, you are going to click on the plus button here, and you can click on Post Student Work to launch the Creative Canvas. And you can see we have 6 different tools to choose from. So let's start by looking at the photo tool. When we click on photo, I'm on a Chromebook and my Chromebook camera will open, and I have 3 different camera buttons to choose from to take my photo. If I'm on my iPad, I can reverse the camera so I can take a picture of anything that I need to that's in front of me. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that selfie. I'm going to look at my camera. I'm going to smile right away because this will not count you down. It will take the photo immediately. So here we go. And there's my photo. So I'm going to click on the pointer tool here, the little hand tool. And when I do that, I can click on these 3 dots. And this will allow me to unlock the photo. It is locked by default, but once I unlock it, I can drag the handles here, and then I can move the photo wherever I need it to go on my Creative Canvas. And I can add additional photos if needed. Since we're here, I can show you that from here you could add some text to that photo. And with the text tool, we can do the same thing in terms of once it's selected, we can move it. To make the font larger, we can drag the handles. And to format it, we can click on the 3 dots and we can change the style. We have 6 different fonts available to us. We can also change this from a border around the text to no border, or we can have a solid fill color. And if we want to change the alignment here at the bottom, we can do that. And then if we would like to change the color, we can come over to the color wheel and just select a color that we prefer. The other thing we can do with text and with photos, really with shapes and with anything that I'm going to show you today, is we can add a link. So if I wanted to link any text that I have for any lesson that I'm teaching, I can link it to an external website. So if I click on link, I can enter the website URL. But once I start creating multiple page posts, I can also link to a separate page in my post. So that is a really great feature that is brand new to Seesaw, which we've covered in a previous tutorial. But keep that in mind. Same thing here with the photo. When I click on my 3 dots, I can link that photo to an external website or to a different page in this post. It's always best practice to lock the elements on our canvas that we don't want our students to be moving. So just keep that in mind, to lock your elements once you're satisfied with the placement. You can also, while we're here, add the, you can record your voice. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to kindergarten. We are going to be learning so much this year. We are going to be learning, of course, the alphabet. We're going to be learning our ABCs. And we're going to be learning about our colors. We're going to be learning our numbers. We're going to be learning about seasons and all kinds of different things with science. We're going to be learning about community helpers. So get ready to learn and get ready to have some fun. So I did a couple things there that I want to show you. I recorded my voice, but I was also at the same time using the drawing tools that are down here at the bottom. I was using this pen tool to write ABC. It was a little challenging for me personally to draw on the Chromebook using my trackpad. So if you do want to do draw and record, if you want to demonstrate a math problem, anything that you want to draw, I would recommend doing that on your iPad, unless you're feeling comfortable doing that on your trackpad with your Chromebook. but I did want to show you that it's going to record everything that you draw. So as you can see here down at the bottom, we have different drawing pens available to us. We have a pencil, and if I click twice, you'll notice I have different widths for that pencil tool. Then I have that fine tipped marker. So if I click again, I can make this a thicker marker if needed. This is a sort of like, this is my highlighter tool. So again, I can have a yellow highlighter, or I can change the color on the color wheel simply by just dragging this color wheel here. I can change the color of that, and that is going to be a highlighter tool. So I can draw and highlight something. And then the glow pen is a big hit with our younger learners. They really love this glow pen because it kind of gives a really neat glow effect when we draw. So you'll notice that I was able to write the ABCs, and I was recording that. So when I click done, not only did it record my voice, but it recorded my drawing. Now there's a new drawing feature too while we're here that I will show you. So if I click on the three dots, you see I have the play button, but if I click on those three dots, I can, oh, it is locked. Now it's locked. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unlock it, and I can move this. So what it did was, I'll show you what it did. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to kindergarten. We are going to be learning so much this year. We are going to be learning, of course, the alphabet. We're going to be learning our ABCs. And we're going to be learning about our colors. We're going to be learning our numbers. We're going to be learning about seasons and all kinds of different things with science. We're going to be learning about community helpers. So get ready to learn and get ready to have some fun. So as you can see, what it did is it recorded my drawing of the ABCs. So now what I can do is drag this recording, and I can add additional recordings. So there is the background here behind that recording. So I think that's something that Seesaw is going to be working through. So I would actually have to delete these elements behind my recording. But like I said, I think Seesaw will end up fixing that for us. So just keep in mind that if you want to use that draw and record feature, it's going to keep the different elements that you've already added to the canvas. So if I want to delete this recording, I'm going to click on the three dots and I'm going to click delete. Really quick though, before I do that, I just want to emphasize that because I can reduce the size of this recording, I could add another recording. If I click on the microphone, I can add an additional recording. So if I wanted to demonstrate writing various letters or doing a different math concept, I can have more than one recording on this canvas and resize it. So that is a really neat feature that is new to Seesaw and available to you on this creative canvas. So I'm going to click on those three dots right there and show you we've looked at the drawing tools, and I want to also show you that we have shapes available here in Seesaw. So all kinds of different shapes. We have them also here for math, various math symbols. So if I wanted to add some shapes, I can click on the shape. And just like with all the other tools that I've shown you so far, we can click on the three dots and we can lock it. But before we lock it, we can change the style. We could make that just a heart with an outline, or we can make it with a solid fill color. We can change the order, bring it either front or back. We can link the shape to an external website or a different page in our Seesaw post. We can duplicate the shape if we need to. Once we've done everything we need to with that shape, we can lock it. If we need to delete it, we can go ahead and delete the shape. So I'll just put this over here. So we can make a really engaging looking post for our students. So it's totally up to you in terms of how creative you want to be with creating different collages. You can do picture collages with borders. So the things that you may see on different websites, you can actually recreate on your own here now in Seesaw. So there's a lot of great possibilities. And then the last thing I want to show you when we click on our three dots is if we click on background, we can change the background color. So I can do a nice purple or a dark purple or whatever color I want. I also have paper options. So if I wanted lined paper, I have different styles of lined paper that I can choose from. And I also have graph paper. So if there was a math lesson I wanted my students to complete, I could do that as well. There are several two-tone backgrounds as well. So this is all just from taking a photo, believe it or not. So again, a real wide variety of possibilities for you. So I'm going to delete and start over. And I'm going to just show you really quick that the drawing tool, if you decide to click on drawing, it's going to launch a blank creative canvas for you. But you have all of the tools that I have shown you. If you click on your photo button, you have the ability to launch the camera, as I just previously showed you, or you can click on video, and recording a video is going to open. Your webcam will open, and it will count you down. So 3, 2, 1. Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to be learning all about persuasive writing. So it's a very specific type of writing, and I know you are going to become experts on persuasive writing. So we're going to start by watching a great video that will help you understand exactly what persuasive writing is all about. So I hit pause. Now I'm going to hit done. I have up to 5 minutes to record that video. So again, I just launched the video tool from drawing, from within the drawing canvas. I'm going to click on the three dots, and I'm going to, before I do that, actually, I'm going to resize the video. So I mentioned that the students were going to be watching a video about persuasive writing. So there is my video explaining what they'll be doing. So I'm going to lock it. And then if I click on my three dots, again, you'll see I have link right here. So when I click on link, I have the persuasive writing video that I want them to watch from YouTube. So I'm going to copy and paste that. And I'm going to paste that into the box here. And it's going to add this great graphic for the kids so they understand that, okay, I'm going to be watching this video about persuasive writing. I have added video directions to make it very clear what they'll be doing. And again, if I want to just add a pop of color to this really quickly, I can change the background. So that is from the drawing selection tool when I was in my creative canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and click delete and start over. So again, that was my drawing tool. Video, if I want to record a video like I just demonstrated, I can do that. Today, boys and girls, we're going to be learning all about community helpers. Really quick video just to demonstrate. Again, it's going to put it right on the creative canvas for me, so I can just quickly unlock this. Just showing you this again for just to repeat the process. I have a community helper video that I want them to watch. So again, I'm going to click on the three dots. I can hit link, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to add a nice graphic that the students will see. Oh, okay, this is going to be all about community helpers. So this will be linked, and it will take them to YouTube to watch that video. So I'm going to hit delete and look at the next tool. The next tool we have is upload. So if I click on upload, I can add something from my Google Drive or something that I've downloaded from my computer. or I can upload images from my computer, and I can add up to 10 images, and they need to be JPEG or PNG formats, and I can add one PDF. So keep that in mind, that this is how you would add a file to your Seesaw Creative Canvas. I can also add a note right here. So I could say, this prompts me with I learned, but I could say, good morning, boys and girls. Today, we will be learning all about community helpers. Or I could ask them, I could do a greeting, or I could ask them 3 questions about what we did yesterday, or I could have an exit ticket at the end of a lesson. So this note feature is really great for just quick formative assessment. When that's done, that will be loaded. I could add voice instructions if needed for more clarity and more detail for that, for my students. And once I'm done, I can click on the green check mark, and that will be posted to their journal. Here, before I post to the journal, I can post this to all the students in my class, or I can just pick and choose which students will receive that particular post. So Seesaw has the ability for us to differentiate built in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go back, and I'm going to delete and start over. And last but not least, I'm going to show you that you can just add a quick link. So we'll just do, again, the community helpers video. I can add that, click on the check mark. And if I unlock this, it will allow me to resize that video, and I can place it wherever I need to on the canvas. And you'll notice the little link icon indicates to students that they are going to be taken to an external link. So let's wrap this up by looking at something that we could quickly build here in Seesaw for our kindergarten students, and really for any grade level. So I have one page, but underneath my webcam here at the bottom right-hand corner, you can see that I have the Add Page button. So I'm going to click on that, and we can add up to 20 pages as a Seesaw for Schools premium district. So just keep that in mind. You can have posts that are up to 20 pages long. But let's just have, whoops, let me hit that undo button to get rid of that drawing. There we go. So I'm going to click on the pointer tool. I'm going to move my video here. And I'm just going to show you how you could design something really quick and visual for your youngest learners, which is critical for them to become independent users of Seesaw at the kindergarten level especially. So taking full advantage of that video tool. So I'm going to click on video, and I'm going to record a video. It's going to count me down. Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to be learning all about community helpers. We are going to be learning about firefighters, policemen, and doctors. We're going to start by watching the video to the right, all about community helpers. So there's my introduction. I can be as detailed as I want because I have up to 5 minutes to record. It's going to place that video that I just recorded here. Now, I can add an arrow pointing to the graphic of the video. The students will see the link button, but you can make this as obvious as possible, as necessary for your kindergarten students. So we have the video there. On the next page in this post, I'm going to add a circle, and I'm going to keep this as clean as possible. I'm not going to make this overwhelming for the students with lots of items to look at, because I don't want them to be distracted, and they can become distracted digitally just like they can become distracted in the physical world. So when we're talking about kindergarten kids, we want them to be really focused, getting their focus and getting them to pay attention to what we want them to learn is really crucial. So here's my circle, and I'm going to keep things visual, like I said. And if you look here at the top right, I'm pointing to the Chrome extension for my emoji keyboard. I recently found this and I installed it, and I would highly recommend installing it. And you can see there's all kinds of emojis, and they are broken up into various categories. So I went ahead and I already pulled out some emojis for the purposes of this training. So I'm going to click on the fire engine. It's copied, and then I'm going to click on my screen and I'm going to hit Control V, and it's going to copy the fire engine. So what I'm going to do next is it's selected. So I'm going to make it bigger. I want to make that emoji fire truck bigger. And I'm going to click on the three dots. And I actually have to drag it down a bit because I need the style to change. I want the style to have no border around it. And then I'm going to drag it over here. Now I'm going to probably change the color of, I'm going to probably bring this all the way down if I can and make it black. There we go. And I can make the fire truck as large as I need to make it really stand out. So they're going to watch that video. They're going to learn about the role of a firefighter in a community. So what I want them to do next to this graphic here is I want them to add a video of themselves telling me what they've learned about firefighters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into shapes. I'm going to add a shape here. This is where they're going to put their video. And I'm going to drag this all the way down if I can, because it's behind my webcam. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I can just move my webcam. I'm going to bring this, make it black. There we go. All right. So this is where their video is going to be. Now, they're kindergarten students, so I want them to really understand visually what I want them to do, and those visual cues are super helpful. So I went and did a quick Google search on the Seesaw video icon, and I found it here. So I'm going to hit Alt, and I'm going to click Copy Image, and I'm going to go back into Seesaw, and I'm going to hit Control V, and it's going to put that video icon right here. I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to just position the circle and the fire truck here. I'm going to add some text. What do you know about firefighters? And I'm going to drag this text up top. Now, if my kiddos can't read that, which they probably won't be able to read that, what I can do is add one more video. Boys and girls, in the black square, I would like you to record a video telling me, what do you know about firefighters? What is their role in our community? So I'm giving them the directions. I'm telling them where I want them to make the video. And, you know, as I'm building this, you may be saying, this would be too much for my students. I would probably have even less on my screen. So that's fine. I just wanted to show you an example of giving those video directions, having that visual icon here that this is going to be about firefighters, having the visual that you want them to record a video, and then you can repeat the same process for for policemen on the next page. And you can copy. If I hit Control C, I can go to slide 3. I can just paste Control V, my video icon, my video camera icon. I can come back here. Whoops, I gotta remember to hit my selector tool. There we go. I can select my square, copy that, and I can paste that. I could make this blue. I can select the text, copy that text, bring this here. So you and your grade level team can discuss, what is best for our students, their abilities. And as the year progresses, your lessons may become a little bit more sophisticated because they're going to learn. So, and then last but not least, I can select the circle here, paste that. I can make it blue, get it as close to that same blue as possible. I can come back to my emoji keyboard and the Chrome extension, and I have the police car. I can paste it. And I gotta select it. And then I can make this a lot larger by dragging, reposition it, and add the video saying, in this square, I'd like you to record a video telling me what you know about police officers. So the final slide could be, in this lesson, could be about the doctors and their role in our community. So this is how you can build a lesson, a standalone lesson, or you could build in this one post, you could have your assignments for all the subject areas for the day. So there's a lot of different possibilities, and I hope you are inspired and excited to experiment, explore, and design, and make activities and posts that are engaging for your students, that are grade level appropriate, that are rigorous and challenging for them. And over time, they will become independent digital learners with highly developed digital literacy skills. So I'm here to help, as well as all the members of the BPS EdTech team. We are eager and excited to help you through every aspect of Seesaw. And please do not hesitate to contact any one of us via email. And we look forward to being there for you whenever you need us. Thank you so much for spending time with me learning this specific part of Seesaw. I hope you have found it valuable, and thank you very, very much for watching.